Is it just me, or does everyone like immediately copy everything I do right after I do it, even when I have no like contact with the outside world? And what I mean by that is I will find a niche and I'll think it's pretty cool, and then everyone finds it, and then it's like mainstream, and I don't know why that is. I don't know why everything I think is cool immediately just gets like discovered. And obviously not everything, right? Like I wasn't an OG looksmaxer, right? Like I wasn't on forums and you know, or like 4chan. Like I wasn't on 4chan in elementary school like some people I knew in high school. But I mean, a lot of things recently, like I'll notice, there was one specific time in high school that I remember. I don't remember what it was, but I remember I was mad about the same thing. I'm thinking about it right now. The what's prompting me to say this is people are talking about collecting physical media, and the whole Sony thing. I'm not sure how long ago that was, but the whole Sony thing about taking away people's physical games or whatever, just only making fully digital, is causing people to want to, get physical media because they actually care about it. And I have been caring about it this whole time, right? Maybe not this whole time, because there was a time period when I was like in high school where I was like jealous of the people who had a bunch of games on Steam, right? And so I wanted like a massive, like I wanted the like 100+ game badge, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy all these games, and I'll play them all. I'm a real ass gamer. But eventually, uh, I stopped doing that, and then I, put 100 million billion hours into like my 3DS, which was cool, which I've been using like literally through all of high school, and that kind of stopped for a while. And then it's been like on and off. But now people are, glazing the 3DS. Everyone wants the 3DS. Everyone wants to buy a 3DS. I made a video on it that it got, I think it's my most viewed video. I'm not sure the responses of people. Let me check actually. Because I'm curious and I want to glaze myself. I love self glaze. And the haters. I love the haters. The haters are so jealous of me for making a good take. People hyperglazing the 3DS. I got 3 dislikes and 20 likes. That means the haters lose. They fucking lose. And I win. Guess what? I fucking win, okay? I got my. Oh, where the fuck? I got this game. I got this game. You guys wish you had this game. I have this fucking game. I got this game. This game fucking sucks. Everyone glazes this game. They glaze black and white too. That game was a. They're both bastards. Okay. The game is just kind of dog shit because you only have Watchog and Blitzle for like basically the entire game. That's like the only Pokemon you're allowed to encounter. And then people say this game is good. But, oh well. Anyway, I got this game. Which people hate this game. I low key, I got platinum. It's not in English. I can't read it. I'm just fucking running through the game and just playing it. Diamond and Pearl weren't that bad. And then I got this game. I like this game. This is a good game. If you played this game, that's pretty sick. This is probably one of my favorite games growing up. But yeah, everyone's copying me. I don't know why. Do I just have immaculate taste? Is that what happens? Because I genuinely, like, I'll find something cool, and then everyone will, like, start, like, hyper glazing it, right? Like Silent Hill. I played Silent Hill 2. I bought the, I have it. I have it physical. Bitch. I have this version. Everyone on Reddit says this version is bad, but I played it and I enjoyed it. So that's a Reddit own. But it's good and I like this game. And then they remade it and a bunch of people got to play it. And I'm like, okay, well, now my cool niche is super popular and is known by people that I don't like. Um, what else? I mean, does it even need to be said with this one? I mean, shit. Like, I know they're mostly just video games because I am a bit of a gamer. There's no like real niche in like sports. I can't say that like, oh yeah, I was OG at watching soccer, and then the World Cup came, and then everyone started watching soccer. I guess you could say that if you were watching soccer like pre like I Show Speed World Cup, because no one was watching the World Cup until then, or maybe I was just a kid, so I have no idea. It's hard to say. Hard to say. I wonder if it's on purpose. You know, I wonder if God is making this happen to make me like grow out of things maybe, or like reveal that they're not that good because people can get their hands on it and like ruin it. Or maybe that's just the point, you know. Maybe good things aren't meant to last, you know. The whole thing about lightning in a bottle, you can only capture it once. Something like that. So like I played through this game and it's great, and you know, I don't like I think maybe it's good for you to like cycle it out and look for new things. And like sure it gets ruined, air quotes, by people you don't like. But like when I think back on like Persona 5, for example, like I still think Joker is cool, right? You know, the worst people you know glaze the shit out of Persona 5. It's a good game. It's pretty fun. Uh, you know, I would never like openly admit that at like in real life or like at school or something, but you know, Joker's a pretty cool protagonist. He's got a cool costume. So I think maybe if everything is connected in a way where the only thing, like the core concepts of what you consume stick with you, and that's like what you are reminded of the thing, or like I guess and maybe even the aesthetic when it comes to like gaming or something like that, when it's like let's say Persona, because it's got like every game has like an aesthetic and you just think about the aesthetic and like, oh yeah, that's the game. um Maybe it's just meant to like a book, you know, it's not meant to be like super turbo glazed for the rest of your life. When you read a book, you can't really remember unless it's like, you know, a story, like a fictional story, like a, you know, Lord of the Flies, where you can kind of recall things that happen here and there. Even though I don't, I only remember the part where the dude takes acid in the forest and starts talking to the pig. Um, but you take like concept, you take like the core thing from the book, or like a good solid like 20 pages of like the inside of the book, and you just keep that with you, and then you're not supposed to go and, you know, hyper fixate on every single part of the book, because every part of the book is just a little piece of explaining the main idea, which is much simpler. Like the core concept of the book is really simple usually, but it requires multiple chapters of explanation to explain the whole idea, that usually if you're intelligent you can explain, you can boil down to a single sentence that, you know, if you don't have time to explain the whole thing, you could just tell them that one sentence, right? And the sentence, if someone told you the sentence, it's not going to stick with you, obviously, because it's just one small piece of information. But when you read the whole book, right? Dude, why am I explaining like how books convey information? I'm talking about how people glaze me. Everyone's glazing me, and I'm explaining books. You know, the people who glaze me, they couldn't explain how books worked. They don't even know how to read. They don't even know how to listen. They don't know. They play with subtitles on, with crisp headphones, in a room by themselves. That's what these people do. These people find what I like on purpose. God sends these people after what I like and makes them play it with subtitles on easy mode with the crispest, most high definition headphones, but with subtitles, and makes them argue about the morals of Arthur Morgan on a Reddit thread. This is what life is. You know, it is. I was gonna say it's tragic. No, I was gonna say it's just some bullshit. I don't know. It's not worth saying. But I don't know. I don't know if I feel like I'm the only person who feels like this, because I don't know. I feel like when I look around me, most people are usually either doing their own niche that, isn't really gonna blow up. Like, for example, like if someone was a skater, like there's no way skateboarding is gonna blow up unless it's, like that's just like an action. That's not really a niche. Or like the sports example, like football isn't a niche, right? But I don't know. I feel like I don't know if I'm the only one. I'm definitely the only one I know who this is happening to. At least I think I know, right? Unless my friends, unless people don't tell you that they're into a niche until it's like too late, right? But I don't know. Maybe it's just me. If this happens to you, let me know in the comments, like what it happened to you with, because it's kind of interesting. Like there'll be like a niche that I discover, and I'm like, oh, this is the coolest thing ever, and then everyone finds it, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like the worst people I know find it. I'm like, fuck, bro. I go online, the most annoying people. This thing is cool. All the other posts are just like fat and ugly. It's like, oh my fucking god, bro. It's so tragic. All right, well, let me know if that happens to you. Happens to me. Does it happen to you? I gotta learn how to do outros a little better, but everything is practice. So I just wanted to pump this video out. Maybe I edit it. Maybe I don't edit it. I don't really want to edit it. Although I don't know if people would sit and watch the whole thing. I had another video that I was supposed to edit and pump out, but I don't know. I felt like I wasn't confident enough in the video, so maybe I won't even post it. Maybe I'll re-record it. I don't know. But yeah, with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. I know it's been a month since I posted, but everyone's human, and yeah, peace.